Echo's Adventure. Part 2. Daniel's Home. The ride to Daniel's home was long enough for Echo to begin forming impressions of the man beside him. The American bully puppy sat upright on the passenger seat, his silvery blue eyes darting between the rolling farmland outside and the calm profile of his new companion. Every bump in the road, every change in engine sound caught his attention. But he showed none of the restlessness typical of a pup. Instead, he studied, as though piecing together how this new chapter of life would unfold. When the truck finally pulled into a gravel driveway, Echo jumped down eagerly. Spread before him was a modest wooden house with a wide porch and a field stretching far into the distance. A line of trees swayed in the evening breeze, and the air was filled with earthy, natural scents. Echo stood still, his little nose twitching furiously, his posture alert but not anxious. "Go on, boy, this is home now," Daniel encouraged gently. Inside, the house was warm and simple. Wooden floors, a crackling fireplace, shelves lined with books and tools. Daniel had set out a clean basket with a soft blanket, but Echo was not interested in lying down yet. He padded from room to room, tail raised in steady confidence, investigating corners, listening intently to creaks in the floorboards, and memorizing every sound. That first night, when Daniel turned off the lamp, Echo curled into his basket, but remained watchful, ears twitching at every distant rustle outside. At only 2 months old, he already acted like a guardian. The days that followed revealed more of his unusual nature. Within a single morning, Echo learned to scratch gently at the door when he needed to go out. When Daniel tossed a rubber ball across the yard, Echo fetched it back without hesitation, dropping it neatly at his feet. This quickly became a daily ritual they both enjoyed. Most striking, however, was how Echo paid attention when Daniel worked in his workshop behind the house. The building smelled of oil and sawdust, cluttered with tools and small machines. Instead of napping like most pups, Echo sat and watched. When Daniel fumbled one day, searching the floor for a pencil, Echo crawled under the workbench, picked it up carefully in his mouth, and presented it proudly. Daniel laughed, shaking his head. "You're too smart for your own good, boy," he said, ruffling the puppy's ears. One afternoon, while Daniel was fixing the garden fence, Echo suddenly stiffened, staring at the tree line. A low, deliberate bark escaped him. Daniel followed his gaze and caught sight of a fox slipping back into the woods. Daniel crouched and touched Echo's head. "Looks like I've got myself a watchdog, too." Echo wagged his tail, but his gaze remained on the trees, resolute. He wasn't just a pet. He was claiming a role: protector, partner, and observer. Life with Daniel had only just begun, but already Echo